Welcome back to Wrestling Space, the #1 destination for the most electrifying moments in sports entertainment. Tonight, the WWE Universe was treated to a high-stakes collision packed with chaos, world-class athleticism, and championship-caliber intensity as three of the most dominant women in WWE history went head-to-head. It was Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch versus Bayley in a triple-threat battle that kept the crowd fully engaged from the opening bell to the final 3 count. From the very start, the atmosphere inside the arena was charged with tension. Becky Lynch, the self-proclaimed man, wasted no time asserting her veteran savvy, attempting to outmaneuver both opponents with calculated precision. But Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE, exploded into action with her trademark blend of strength and speed, instantly reminding everyone why she remains one of the most dangerous competitors in the entire women's division. Meanwhile, Bayley showed her trademark ring intelligence early on. Instead of rushing into the chaos, she smartly rolled to the outside, choosing patience and strategy over reckless engagement. From ringside, she carefully studied the action as Bianca and Becky began trading heavy shots in the center of the ring. Becky fired off a series of sharp forearms, but Bianca answered back with a thunderous shoulder tackle that planted the man firmly on the mat. The crowd came alive as Bianca quickly went for an early pin attempt, but Bayley slid back into the ring just in time to break the count. That moment was the spark that truly ignited the match into another gear. Bayley shifted the momentum with her veteran awareness, focusing her attack on Bianca's arm in an effort to neutralize the IST's obvious power advantage. Becky quickly recognized the opportunity and joined the assault, and for a brief moment, the two rivals formed an uneasy alliance to slow Bianca's momentum. However, as history has proven time and time again, alliances in triple-threat matches never last long. In a sudden twist, Becky turned on Bayley with a lightning-quick roll-up attempt. Bayley narrowly kicked out at 2 and immediately fired back with a sharp back elbow that rocked Becky and reset the pace of the match. Momentum began swinging wildly between all three competitors. Bianca soon powered her way back into control with a breathtaking display of athletic dominance. She hoisted Bayley into a delayed vertical suplex, holding her high in the air long enough for the entire crowd to count along before driving her into the mat with authority. It was a pure show of strength that had the WWE Universe buzzing. But Becky Lynch capitalized in an instant. The man rebounded off the ropes and delivered a flying forearm that nearly decapitated Bianca. Sensing the perfect opening, Becky immediately locked in the disarm her, attempting to force the EST to submit in the center of the ring. Bianca refused to give in. Demonstrating unreal resilience, she powered Becky up onto her shoulders, breaking the hold in spectacular fashion. The crowd was absolutely electric as the match continued to escalate to another level. Then came Bayley with perfect timing. With both opponents down, Bayley climbed to the top rope and launched herself with a high-risk elbow drop directly onto Bianca. She quickly hooked the leg and went for the cover. 1, 2, but Becky dove in at the very last second to break the pinfall. Near fall after near fall, frustration began to show on the faces of all three superstars. Becky shifted into another gear, unleashing a burst of explosive offense. She connected with a Bexploder suplex that drove Bayley hard into the corner, then spun around and delivered another Bexploder to Bianca on the opposite side of the ring. The energy inside the arena reached a fever pitch as Becky signaled for the manhandle slam. She hooked Bianca and tried to lift, but Bianca slipped free. In one smooth motion, the EST countered by hoisting Becky onto her shoulders and planting her with a thunderous spinebuster that shook the entire ring. Bayley attempted to sneak in from behind, but Bianca caught her as well in an incredible display of awareness. For a brief moment, it looked almost superhuman. Bianca used her power to redirect Bayley's momentum and slammed her down with authority, leaving the WWE Universe roaring in approval. The EST was firmly in control. She set Becky up for the KOD, and the entire arena rose to its feet in anticipation. But Bayley once again proved why she is one of the smartest competitors in WWE. At the last possible second, she chop-blocked Bianca's knee, instantly shifting the momentum. Bayley dragged Becky into position and delivered the belly-to-belly suplex. She went for the cover. 1, 2, but Bianca barely managed to break it up in time. At this stage, exhaustion was clearly setting in for all three women. Every strike carried more weight. Every movement showed the toll of the battle. Yet the determination in each competitor remained at maximum intensity. Becky Lynch dug deep and reignited her offense, connecting with a perfectly timed missile dropkick from the middle rope that took out both opponents. The man was feeling the momentum. She grabbed Bayley and delivered the manhandle slam. Becky went for the cover, and it looked like the match was over. But Bianca flew into the frame at the final heartbeat to break the pin. The WWE Universe erupted into thunderous chants as the match descended into pure chaos. Sensing the moment, Bianca moved with lightning speed. She scooped Bayley up and finally delivered a devastating KOD. Becky tried to recover and intervene, but she was just a fraction of a second too late. Bianca hooked the leg. 1, 2, 3. Bianca Belair stood tall in the center of the ring after surviving one of the most grueling triple threat battles imaginable. Becky Lynch was left stunned. Bayley was visibly furious, but once again, the EST proved exactly why she remains the standard of excellence in WWE. What an incredible match! What a statement victory! What a performance from three of the very best in the business! If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like the video, subscribe to Wrestling Space, and turn on notifications so you never miss the biggest moments in WWE. And drop your thoughts in the comments. Who should step up to challenge Bianca Belair next? Because after tonight, the message to the entire division is loud and clear. The EST is still that girl.